last year, marijuana was still illegal in Alaska. Also in Alaska last year, Charlo Greene had a job as a television reporter. Then this happened.
Now, everything you heard is why I, the actual owner of the Alaska Cannabis Club, will be dedicating all of my energy toward fighting for freedom and fairness, which begins with legalizing marijuana here in Alaska. And as for this job, well, not that I have a choice, but fuck it, I quit.
All right, we apologize for that. We'll be right back.
Yes, it gets better every time I see it. And in February of this year, this happened. Marijuana was legalized in Alaska. So fuck it, Charlo Greene made the right decision. With more states passing legalization bills, let's talk about the legal weed economy that is growing. We're joined now by Charlo Greene herself, former reporter and current CEO of the Alaska Cannabis Club. It's been a pretty crazy year for you, huh?
It's been insane, absolutely.
I would imagine you have no regrets, especially considering that Alaska legalized weed following your sudden departure.
No, absolutely not. And even if we didn't get past the vote, I don't think I would regret the actions that I took up till that point.
Why is that?
Because I did it because it was the right thing to do. Ultimately, I got into journalism so that I could help people and help out different communities, especially my own. And I saw a need in the cannabis community in Alaska. And when I said, fuck it, I quit, I joined in on the fight there and across the nation. So.
What is it about the legalization of cannabis that, what are your reasons for fighting for it? I mean, are you like me and you smoke pot every now and then and you think it'd just be nice to be able to do that legally all the time? Or are there deeper reasons for it?
Well, of course, yes, I smoke pot every now and then, but it's not just that. There are so many medicinal values in this plant. There are so many injustices swirling around it, and it's something that we can do something about now. As opposed to a lot of people saying, well, there are all these bigger issues. Why not throw all of your support behind this or that cause? This is something I know that we can do within the next few years. So we're going to go full force at it, get that done. And once we all realize how powerful we all are as individuals with just this small thing, it's going to open up the door to so much change.
Now, I got to ask, when you, and you've talked about this before, but when you said, fuck it, I quit, and you knew that you were going to become an activist for the legalization, for marijuana reform, essentially, did you know that saying that on air could become viral, could make you a bit of a celebrity activist for marijuana reform?
No, everything except for fuck it was planned out. Like, that was the one thing. In fact, I think in that moment, I thought I said it under my breath, and watching it back, it was like the loudest thing. So, no, I had no idea that everything that has happened would transpire.
Was there stigma around your interest in marijuana when you worked at the news station that you worked at? People knew that you were part of the Alaska Cannabis Club. Were you judged at all? Did they care?
No, they didn't know that. I would have been fired if they
You would have been fired if they knew that.
Of course.
Really?
Yes. Would you be able to own a pot club and work here? Would your organization allow that?
I think so. I think so.
Well, you're one of the fortunate few journalists that has the right to do what they want. In fact, I couldn't actively say that I approve of ballot measure 2 or what we were voting on as a journalist. That still would have cost me my job. Like,
wow.
Against policy.
But okay, so then did people at the station know that you smoked weed?
I don't know. They might have picked up on it. I smoke daily, so I'm sure. I really don't know. But I never came into work high. I'm a professional.
Yeah, of course. Neither have I. Yeah, I don't.
Exactly.
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be able to hack it. I don't know how anybody can do it.
No, once I had like way too many edibles the night before, and I ended up waking up still a little bit high. And
well,
it was
who hasn't come into work still a little drunk from the night before? So I attribute it to the same thing.
Right, but people look at it way different.
I know.
People look at it completely differently. I mean, the countless times people in the office would talk about getting this wasted and throwing up all over here. Absolutely not.
It's such a better story, though. That's the only reason why people care about it more, because it's such a better story than getting high. So? Yeah, because you just say, I got so high last night, I couldn't talk to anybody. And I just sat and stared at a wall, scared. Just scared about what was going on in my head.
That's so true. That's so true. But tell a prohibitionist that, because they think when you get that high, you're out there, I guess, driving school buses over just like hordes of people and just causing havoc.